So let's take a look at P. P says someone was killed by everyone. So notice that we're in passive voice here. So someone, there exists some X, killed, K, Y, X, because it's passive voice, by everyone, all of Y. Oh, did I just do the wrong one? No, I think this one still works. So someone was killed by everyone. So we could translate this as there exists an X such that for all of Y, Y killed X. What you will see on Canvas is a slightly different translation that says for all of X, there exists a Y such that X killed Y. So they just made it more active voice, where I kept mine passive voice. And that's okay. Both of these translations work. Let's take a look at R. Every woman owns a dog. So we have every, it's going to be universal, woman, it's going to be WX, and here we need to make a new key. So we need to have WX be X is a woman. We need to have DX, X is a dog. And we need to have O. Well, actually, it's going to be OXY. OXY. X owns Y. So every woman owns OXY, a dog. There exists some Y. There's a dog. Or something like that. So there's two translations to this. One is that for all of X, if X is a woman, then necessarily there exists some Y such that Y is both a dog and X owns Y. There's also going to be a translation that on a different reading, like if we're saying that every woman owns a specific dog, it would be for there exists some X such that X is a dog, and for all of Y, if Y is a woman, then Y owns that dog. A little bit odd to say, but it is one of the translations you could use. Though again, it's really odd. Then let's take a look at T. T says, every intelligent voter cast a ballot. So this is going to be a little bit harder, but we're going to be able to do it. So we need to know that IX means X is intelligent. We need to know that VX means that X is a voter. CXY, X casts Y. BX, X is a ballot. So a ballot might be where we want to start, but we'll see that. So we have all of X being intelligent and a voter. We know that X is casting some Y. We know that there exists some Y that is a ballot. So one of the ways for translating this is as follows. For all of X, if X is intelligent and a voter, then there exists some Y such that Y is both a ballot and X casts Y. So let's see what else we have after this. So then we have ones that are very, very complicated. Yeah. But let's try it. So let's take a look at V. Tom likes an individualistic sport. So here we have our key, M equals Tom. We have L as in X likes Y. Oh, actually, we have LXY, which is X likes Y. We have IX, which is X is individualistic. And we have SX, which is X is a sport. So Tom, M, likes, this is technically LXY, but we're going to substitute in an M for the X, an individualistic sport. IX, SX. So on one reading, we could say there exists an X such that X is a sport and X is individualistic, and it turns out that Tom likes that sport. We could also say, since we're saying an individualistic sport, we could say that that counts for all individualistic sports. So we could also write for all of X, if X is a sport and individualistic, then necessarily Tom likes it. So there are two other alternative readings, but I think that those are just absurd. So I'm not really going to translate those ones. So I think I'm just going to stop here. There are going to be a few other ones that are a little bit vague. For example, I think that after this one, you'll have a few more that you're going to have to process through, but you're going to be able to get there. Just keep trying and take a look at what Lemmon writes in the pages right before this.